What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video with Two with Q. I got my happy cup today because you can see, smile, I'm happy today, you guys. So, check this out. What is the number one question everyone should be asking themselves in quarter one, right? And I was hopping on live on Instagram, but it said my account is not eligible when I have over 1,000 followers. So, we're going to fix that here soon. But for my people that have known who I am and the journey that what I've been on of personal development, of learning um, from hurt, from learning to take my pain to turn it into purpose and move forward with my life, you guys. And a lot of us need to continue to ask ourselves this number one question. We have AI, right? We know what's happening with these data centers. We know what's happening with these Epstein files. We know what's happening with this war right now. It's lowering our vibration as people, right? We're getting into anger, guilt, right? Shaming other people when really we should be empathizing with other nations, like telling the great stories of each nation, being spiritually grounded and just having physical presence, like actually being in other people's countries and seeing what they have to go through, not going as a tourist, but going as someone like a tribe member, right? And just some other things too, guys, just like the planet, the well-being of the planet, and your breath work and cold plunging and doing things that actually help reset the nervous system, reset your thinking, and help you come from a grounded state. And just having things like the binaural beats, right? Like right now, as I'm listening to this, right, I am on the binaural beats app, right? It is on 528 frequency. You guys can hear that, right? Right there. That is called the transformation frequency. That is also called the love frequency. So a lot of the times, whenever we're listening to music, right, music can be so powerful because if you're not in tune with the word or the artist, you can literally have your identity rewritten. But if you are somebody that needs to get back on track, and if you're ambitious and you have your own plan and your own um spirit that just wants to speak through your body, right? To leave something behind before you go on to the next life, I highly recommend listening to that. But the number one question, you guys, that number one question, right? The number one question, are you building yourself or are you being built? Think about that. Think about that. Are you being built right now from the algorithms, from the mental stress at work, right? Or are you building yourself, right? Are you building the skills? Are you building the discipline? Are you building your focus? Are you building your willpower? Are you taking the cold plunges? Are you getting the skills for AI automation? Are you, right, taking care of our planet? Right? You taking care of your family, right? Are you doing things to help you internally, right? So that way it's easier for you to love your neighbor. It's easier for you to activate certain parts of your body that used to be dead. So if you're brand new to this channel, you guys, once again, my name is Kasim Sattar, right? I'm a computer science major. I graduated this month. I'm an Army veteran. I'm also a wellness practitioner, right? I've been doing this for about 8 years now, helping people get the best results possible, right? I'm a spiritual leader, right? And I'm a person who studies machine learning, right? And I cold plunge. So I want to read some things that I've been asking Perplexity Computer, right? And I was just like, how can I prepare my audience this first quarter? Because traditionally, right, in Herbalife, right, every quarter, all the healthy entrepreneurs in North America and all around the world, by the way, we would go to an event and they would teach us about protein, about cellular nutrition, about community, right? That's why right here, right now in this year, you see a lot of these snacks, they have more protein in them. They have 15 grams of protein in a Pop Tart, right? 20 grams of protein in this one, 10 grams of protein in some pancakes, right? There's a reason for that, right? Protein gives you energy. It's not just for building lean muscle, it also gives you energy and focus. And we've seen, right, in the health industry, There's a lack of energy because it's not real food that you're buying from the store. A lot of that stuff is artificially made. So now they're going into a lot more stuff that has protein in it because protein doesn't only give you muscles, but also gives you energy. So that's why you're probably seeing a lot more of the foods inside the stores. We've been taught this already, you guys. So I'm not going to the leadership development weekend this week, but that doesn't matter because you don't have to be a leader to turn on your camera and tell the truth, right? About what's happening, what's going on, and how to take control of your life. So that number one question: are you being built or are you building something right now? Right? What are you doing? Right? And as somebody that has been on this journey, I have been building myself and I have seen other clients, other people just being built by the algorithms and systems that they're currently in. And my job, right, what I feel called to do right now is to keep you on the side that's going to help elevate your spirit, going to help you stay happy, right? I want you to stay happy and healthy. That is the mission here on this channel, you guys. I'm leading your soul back to what you already know. So, once again, I'm sipping some of my matcha tea. Link in the description down below if you guys want to come sip this tea and take the conversation with me. But I'm excited, you guys. Here we go. So, I have some things that I need you guys to focus on. So, the first one, this is what I came up with on AI and also automation. AI is being built around people right now, whether they show up for it or not, right? The people who don't engage with it aren't being protected. They're being replaced quietly, you guys. The ones who learn it early are the ones who shape how it gets used, right? The window is real and it's open right now. So think about it like this. This is the first quarter of the year, right? Since this is the first quarter of the year, every single business owner is feeling it right now with inflation, right? With this war happening, with gas prices, right? A lot of stuff is happening right now inside the corporate business world, right? So a lot of these businesses know if they want to make more money and stay with the trends, right? Because this is the land of the free and the great, right? They have to automate their business, right? So for example, I get my hair braided, twisted up. Every time I go in to this place called Sisters Hair Braiding, I'm telling them, I'm saying, hey, like I'm a computer science major. I know how to automate your business, right? She's always mad and irritable. She's always the only person working there in the hair salon, right? She said, yes, right? You can do it for me. Y'all, I took my laptop down to her the next day. I showed her a complete automated website with a phone agent inside the website. And she said to me, she said, listen, I don't have any money right now, but I can pay you a whole year's worth and doing your hair for free. So that's skill. I'm trading my skill and she's trading her skill to do my hair, right? She's paying me, she's providing value, and I'm providing value too. So if we as people want to go along with the times and not stress about money, not stress, right? Have our cortisol all the way high, right? We need to understand that we need to continue to build more and more skills around the things that can help other people out, right? So that was just one way that kind of just opened up my eyes, like, wow, like I have something that can really help out a lot of people. And if you've been guys been following the channel, y'all see me already automate my Herbalife business, right? I like the one-on-one human interaction, right? I can't be with every single person and tell them, hey, you know, you do this workout this way. Make sure you bend your knees this way. Make sure you get a little bit low like this. Listen, no, right? Do that on your own, right? Because one, you get to see your form. Two, you get to speak over yourself. And three, like I always teach people, right? We're calming down the nervous system, right? It's not about the result. It's about calming down the nervous system so you're able to make more clear and more educated decisions for your future and for your family. So next, on AI and oh, sorry, that was next. On being human, the more automation rises, the more your humanity becomes your competitive advantage, right? Empathy, storytelling, spiritual grounding, physical presence. Machines cannot replace that. The people who will thrive are the ones who will go deeper into their own humanity. Not away from it, you guys. So, you guys are seeing the change right now, hopefully on social media, right? Especially the more older adults that are more mature. We're more in tune with the podcast, right? We love the organic raw content. That's why I've been doing lives since the beginning of this year because I wanted to just be more authentic and genuine, right? But I am also looking for an editor. Like, don't get me wrong, right? I still want to help out people. I still want to continue to build a community online space, right, with different people from around the world. I'm from Japan, right? But I've been to Germany, Turkey, the Netherlands. I've been to San Antonio, Texas, right? Alabama, Virginia, right? So with that being said, I continue want to go deeper, 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 deeper with inside myself for one, because at this next point that I'm going to touch on, right, it reminded me that I needed to go take a cold plunge, right? Took a cold shower just now, after I was done doing my walking, and yo, like I needed that cold shower so bad, right? I just got reminded that doing doing things and choosing the hard thing, right, which is going to the cold shower, staying in there and immersing yourself in that, right, it boosts up the neuroactivity in your brain 300% for you to think better, right, for you to make clearer decisions, right, to you to open that heart chakra and to be like, wow, like I can do this in love, in light, right? So that's pretty freaking awesome because it's two things that we all have for free. We all have the breath, right? We all can breathe in and breathe out, and we all can access some cold water, hopefully. If not, then there's an issue and a problem that we need to solve in your life, right? So I'm the person that's going to get you to where you need to be, regulated, so that way you can make those clear-headed decisions, because there's so many thoughts going around, you guys, so many bullshit AI garbage, so much stuff going on in politics, so much stuff going on, gossip and drama, right? That's not helping this you elevate, right? My mission and my purpose is to become the fullest expression of myself and inspire people along the way. So with that being said, we're going to touch on cold plunging, right? Breath work and body care. These aren't just wellness trends, you guys, right? These are discipline training. Every time you step into the cold water and you choose not to run, you are reprogramming your nervous system to handle discomfort, which is exactly what navigating rapid technology changes require, right? A regulated body produces a regulated mind. A regulated mind makes more powerful decisions, right? Especially with powerful tools, right? We are all on an even playing field right here, right now, when it comes to building and creating anything with AI. Are you building something or are you being built? Right? For me, like I said, I'm gonna teach you guys how to use AI, how to make it easy, how to make it fun, right? Because I believe in a world of abundance, right? My new book, my ebook right now is coming out this Sunday, and I'm using AI to help me write the whole book, you guys. So make sure you guys check out for that and stay tuned for that also, because it can really help you guys out, right? A lot, a lot. Like this is what you've been waiting for, right? Like if you've been stressed out at work, I saw a stat just yesterday. They said 55% of healthcare workers are burnt out, right? They're thinking about changing their jobs, right? Remember, these are the people that had to go through COVID. These are the people that were holding other people's hands and seeing people die, you guys. And now we just expect them to be okay. No, right? And these people also think because they care so much about helping people, right? That it's bad to focus on themselves. Listen, it is not bad to focus on yourself, right? You need to focus on your recovery and your performance, right? Especially as a healthcare worker, right? As a finance major, as a military personnel member, any service-based business, and just a human being, right? Your personal recovery is so important. When you know how to activate this supercomputer with inside yourself, right? People will start to activate that with inside themselves too, because it works, guys. It works. I guarantee. Listen, take it from me. If you haven't taken a cold shower, like an ice cold shower or a cold plunge, do it for 7 days, right? See how you feel. Because I guarantee you're gonna change and you're gonna start feeling different with that within the first day. Okay. So whew, listen, I'm in it. I'm all one right now, you guys. This tea's feeling great. I took a cold shower after my walk. I feel phenomenal. And I wanted to make sure that all the amazing, abundant, beautiful people out there can understand this for themselves. So that way you take action on this. So that way you're not unaware that you're gonna get replaced, right? You are the person that is building the new world. Understand? So next on the planet, right? AI runs on data centers that consume enormous amounts of energy and water, right? The people who care about sustainability and their bodies are the same people who need to be in these rooms on deciding how AI gets built. not opting out of the conversation, right? So I'm looking for more people out there that are actually parents, right? The parents out there that actually have kids, that they will have kids and kids, right? You have to be in these rooms. You have to be aware of what's happening when it comes to AI, right? There was a chat bot that talked to a kid, right? And remember, these kids don't have their prefrontal lobes developed, right? Chatbot was talking to the kid, and the kid committed suicide, right? I can only imagine how that mom felt walking into that room, right? But somebody that's actually hearing this message, like myself, right? I'm like, okay, wait a second. We need not only better technology, we need to make sure that parents understand that when you have a kid, right, you got to make sure your kid knows who they are at home, right? Whether that's reading, doing the affirmations, doing their workout, they're going to be a spit image of you. So it's really a self reflection of like, who are you being? Are you the parent that's always scrolling, right? Because if you are, someone else is building the future that you wanted. So stop scrolling, right? Do a 7-day digital detox, right? Like I'm serious, right? Like wake up. This is the life. Like your movie, our life is a movie, right? And you are the main character to your life. You are holding the pencil to your life. So what are you doing? What are you sharing? What are you giving to the world? What are you trying to do for yourself to help other people wake up, right? Because if you make it, for lack of better terms, right? Listen, everybody dies, okay, in this life, right? But in the AI world, we know that might be changing because we're going to extend people's lives, right? That conflicts with people's religion. But I wanted to share this with you guys, right? It doesn't matter how long you live, right? Because guess what? You can live 1,000 years, right? And live a life full of meaning, right? And purpose, right? Or you could live 1,000 years and live under a rock, right? And just understand nothing, right? Nothing about yourself, nothing about how amazing you are, nothing that you're a multi-dimensional being, right? We're all waiting for aliens, 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 right? Listen, aliens are real. There's about 12 different races, okay? Like we're supposed to be seeing these beings, these aliens from different regions from around the universe here soon, right? I truly believe that. If my Instagram was on, they could vouch for me right now. How I sold them a UFO just the other day, or UAP, right? So understand this, you guys. You have this one opportunity called your life, right? You have something in your heart. You have that song in your heart that needs to be put down on paper, and you need to go to an app like Suno AI and tell your vision, right? It's therapy, right? And you put your voice behind that. Imagine a depressed kid putting or making a song about affirmations about being a superhero, and that kid just listening to it and programming themselves 24/7. That's a superpower, you guys. Self-talk is a superpower. Shout out to David Goggins, right? So I just wanted to show up on here, you guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that we are all in this together. We are all in this planet together. Nature is beautiful, right? Nature is even more beautiful with you being the best version of yourself inside of nature, right? And understanding when there's a problem, right? Especially with the world, we all have a problem together, right? And we all have a responsibility to realize, what do I need to do for myself to make sure that I'm good mentally, spiritually, and physically, right? Make sure my family's good, right? So use AI to help you get there, right? AI is you. Think about that. AI is you, right? If you are depressed, if you are anxious, right? If you are negative and you put a prompt inside AI, it's going to amplify that. Think about that, you guys. But if you are a coach, if you are driven and ambitious and you want to make some money, it's going to amplify that and give you a plan for that, right? So it's all about who you're being. It's all about where your mental compass is at, right, you guys? So all I wanted to just share with you guys just today is that you have the power that you are looking for, right? Outside of you. You have all the answers, you have all the keys. It's all within inside yourself, right? Challenge yourself, right? If you didn't get anything from this video at all, take your butt, go take a cold shower tonight or in the morning. Go take one. Go take one. And after that, do it again the next day. Renew your mind every single day, right? Because when you're telling yourself to go do something, that's building something called willpower, right? So I'm telling you right now, you're living with one of the best times in this world, in this reality. If you're listening to this message, and if you made it all the way through, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you. I see you, and I know you're going to be continually doing great things. All right. And then I'm excited to see you guys in person, right? Even though I'm not going to this leadership development weekend, that doesn't matter because I will still be doing the research. I will still be doing the learning. I will still be doing my cold plunges, my showers, right? My walks, getting the sunlight, the red therapy, all of that stuff, right? And I will be building towards July because in July 10th through the 13th, we have something called extravaganza for the health coaches in America that do Herbalife because that's going to be one of the biggest events. And I think that's the best time for me to get back in because through life, we have challenges and ups and downs, you guys. And I am having my comeback story because the comeback story is always better than original, right? So make sure if this is your comeback story, tap in, lock in, don't forget to subscribe, right? Because when you're around people that believe in themselves, right, you have the tendency to start believing in yourself, right? To start waking up with inside yourself. So continue to listen to positive message like this. Continue to also know thyself, right? And continue to help out people do the same thing, right? If you create something with AI that helps out somebody, share that with somebody, right? If you became a millionaire, teach somebody else how to become a millionaire, right? So with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna continue to do this. I'm gonna continue to show up and share and give you guys this AI information to help you automate your life and help you live a blessed life and supercharge your soul, you guys. That's what it's all about. We're all in this together. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also comment down below what you guys liked. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Salute.